Rebounding is a technique to open up the lymphatics so the body can eliminate toxins. Detoxification is essential if you want to combat cancer because toxins play a central role in its development. Let's discuss some interesting facts about rebounding for cancer. Hey everyone, this is Holly Knudsen. I'm a functional health practitioner from Utah, and today I'd like to continue my cancer series and talk about rebounding for cancer. Everyone likes jumping on a trampoline, but did you know that bouncing on a rebounder can be therapeutic? Rebounding is just one of the many healing modalities that help the body fight cancer. A strong immune system is paramount to healing from this dreaded disease. An optimally functioning lymphatic system is a key component of a healthy immune system, which is ultimately what will determine either a favorable or devastating outcome. Rebounding is a technique to open up the lymphatics so the body can eliminate toxins. Detoxification is essential if you want to combat cancer because toxins play a central role in its development. What is the role of the lymphatic system? The thymus, spleen, bone marrow, lymph nodes, the Peyer's patches in the small intestine, the tonsils, adenoids, and lymphatic fluid are all part of the lymphatic system. Lymphocytes are produced in the bone marrow and matured in the thymus gland. These white blood cells are an integral part of the immune system. B and T cells within the lymphatic fluid of the lymph vessels are the body's defense soldiers, attacking infectious microorganisms and other invaders. Keeping this fluid flowing optimally aids in detoxification, along with the elimination of metabolic waste and toxins. Lymph nodes filter lymph fluid, trapping pathogens that will later be targeted by the B and T cells. This is why lymph nodes become swollen when an infection is present, and we've all had that happen. When the lymph system is operating efficiently, toxins are excreted via the urine, bile, sweat, and mucus. It is hypothesized that the cancer epidemic is driven, at least in part, by toxic exposures from the environment, along with the food and water supply. Toxins deplete the immune system, weakening its response, and this is why detoxification is so important. On the other hand, detoxification liberates the immune system to do its job of eradicating infectious organisms, rather than having to deal with toxic debris. What is the role of the circulatory system? Blood vessels within the circulatory system are tasked with delivering life-giving oxygen and nutrients to all the cells and tissues of the body. The heart is the pump that allows blood to be distributed throughout the body. The lymph system, however, does not have a pump, which is kind of baffling since there is 3 times more lymphatic fluid than there is blood. This is why movement and muscle contraction are indispensable for keeping the lymph system operating at full speed. Deep breathing will also promote lymph drainage because there are lymph nodes below the sternum that are stimulated with each breath. Breathing is also great for relieving stress. This may be surprising, but stress congests the lymphatics, including both physical and emotional stress. Finding ways to manage your stress is critical for a healthy lymph and immune system. And we all have stress in our lives, and we can't eliminate it, but we can find ways to manage it. When lymph flows freely, it can efficiently dispose of toxins that burden the immune system. Tight muscles also inhibit lymph. That's why stretching stimulates lymph drainage while also increasing flexibility. What is rebounding? Well, rebounding is simply jumping on a mini trampoline, also referred to as a rebounder. It's fun, doesn't take a lot of time, and increases the gravitational force resistance within each cell. This G-force positively impacts all the cells of the body while strengthening the muscles, bones, organs, and connective tissue. Gravity is a fundamental force in the universe. It affects posture, circulation, and spinal compression. Astronauts in space are subject to the negative consequences of zero gravity. This lack of stress on their cells leads to weakening of the bones and tissues. Rebounding is amazing at boosting lymphatic circulation. Cancer patients are often weak and very fatigued, which makes it the perfect exercise because it won't deplete the adrenal glands and it is very low impact. People that have lost their vital force can bounce gently for a few minutes a day, even if it is just sitting on the rebounder. Lymphatic congestion can lead to a wide range of miserable symptoms, including edema, weight loss resistance, bloating, fatigue, morning stiffness, cold in the hands and the feet, and chronic sinusitis. Decongesting the lymph system can reduce these uncomfortable symptoms. Here are just some of the many benefits of rebounding. It promotes the health of all internal organs, opens valves in the lymphatics to promote drainage, is beneficial for the GI system, boosts immunity, increases G-force, stimulates detoxification and digestion, promotes healthy circulation, stimulates metabolism and strengthens the thyroid, reduces pain and improves sleep, leads to improved mental focus, improves coordination and balance, combats fatigue, minimizes infections, slows the aging process, and moves cerebral spinal fluid. That's quite a list, isn't it? So there are different ways to work out on a rebounder, and I just want to go through the different ways now. And it depends on the state of your health, which workout you're going to want to do. Always start slow so you can gauge how much movement is beneficial for you at any given time. The first method involves gently bouncing on the rebounder without your feet leaving the surface. Just bounce. This is for people who are weak and don't have a lot of physical reserve. Do this bouncing for about 5 minutes to begin with, and then you can gradually increase the time as your stamina permits, but always listen to your body. When you're comfortable with the first step and feel confident in taking it up a notch, start swinging your arms or just move them from side to side. That's the second workout. Now the third workout, when you're ready, is to begin to bounce while lifting your feet off the rebounder. This will increase your heart rate and bounce as high as you comfortably can. Don't ever overdo it. Now step 4, repeat step 3, only incorporate arm movements. You may want to start by doing this for only a couple of minutes. You can always go back to one of the previous steps if you get too winded. And I'll post these in the description below. If you want to really start to sweat, jump as high as you can on the rebounder. Bring your knees up to your chest or do jumping jacks for a really great workout. Ideally, you'll want to bounce for 15 minutes a day. If you're quite weak, you can bounce on the rebounder while sitting. Use your arms if you have the energy. And this may vary from day to day too, so just do what you can according to how you feel on any given day. And that 15 minutes, that can be split up, or if you're really ambitious, do 15 minutes in the morning and 15 minutes at night. My favorite rebounders are the Bellicon. They move via bungee cords rather than springs, and most of them come with a handrail to maintain balance. These rebounders aren't cheap, but I really feel that they're worth the cost considering the benefits that you'll gain. You can buy one with legs that fold for convenient storage or purchase one with screwed in legs to save money. And I'll put the links in the description below. Okay, what are some of the other ways to promote lymph drainage? Besides rebounding, there are other ways to stimulate the lymph. Deep breathing, managing stress, we talked about those, all forms of exercise, stretching, meditation, because it reduces stress, getting adequate vitamin D from the sun, avoiding chemicals in cleaning and beauty care products, and eliminating mucus-forming foods from your diet. Now, I know it's hard, but try to minimize gluten, dairy, soy, and sugar. And this will immensely improve the function of your lymphatic system. And not only do these foods produce mucus, but they're inflammatory, and they cause yeast. Stay away from processed foods because they are mucus producing and they'll clog your lymph. You can take hot baths with Epsom salt every week. This will relax you and reduce stress while also stimulating toxin release. You'll also sleep better, which is great for your immune system. Good fats are crucial for healthy lymph flow. On the other hand, fats that are toxic congest and clog the lymph. This is just one more reason to ditch processed foods. One of my favorite ways to promote lymph drainage is dry brushing. I do this, probably 5 times a week. It only takes a few minutes and it will counteract poor waste removal. It removes dead skin cells and boosts circulation. And it might even help reduce cellulite. Lastly, laughter is another awesome technique to promote lymph flow. You'll also feel less stressed, have a better outlook on life, and people will enjoy being around you more because laughter is contagious. Laugh every single day for vibrant health. The critical role of the lymphatic system is often overlooked, yet it is vital for detoxification and regulating the immune system, which is huge if you've got cancer. Think of the lymphatics as one big drainage system that needs to stay unclogged to operate efficiently. When the lymph becomes stagnant, toxins and waste build up, negatively affecting health and immunity. Rebounding is a great way to boost lymphatic flow and drainage and is a powerful detox strategy cancer patients can easily incorporate into their daily routine, or anyone for that matter. Just a few minutes of bouncing a day can strengthen and fortify the body in positive ways. Have you heard of rebounding? Do you or someone you love have cancer? I would love for you to leave a comment below. I make these videos to educate you not only about cancer but other chronic disease and to help you live life better. Thanks for watching.